No, those are not the dirty words that I'm talking about. These two dirty words that I want to share with you actually have a more negative consequence for your loved one. And those two dirty words are special needs. Now you might be wondering, Eric, why are these dirty words? Well, when we say our loved one is special needs, it automatically devalues your loved one. I used to devalue my sister by saying, my sister Sarah has special needs. Okay? And this is a really common thing that we do as families when we have a loved one with a developmental disability. So I'm not judging you if this is language that you've used in the past, okay? But I want you to think differently moving forward. I want to help you break this bad habit of using these two dirty words, special needs. And you might be still wondering, why are these words dirty? It's because when we use those words to describe our loved one, it positions our loved one negatively in the minds of other people, in our own mind, and in the mind of your loved one, right? So how can we change this? How can we, I want to give you an example here, okay? So if I describe my sister as, this is my sister Sarah who's special needs, you have a snap judgment in your mind of what my sister is like and who she is, right? But instead, if I describe my sister in a valued way, right? If I share with you, I just absolutely love going over to my sister's apartment. I knock on the door, I can hear her laughing and smiling inside. She lets me in. She's got this huge smile on her face. I feel her amazing presence and joy, and greeted with such warmth. And then I step inside. She's got her pet cat Annie coming up to me and purring and rubbing up against my leg, my foot, and it just feels so great and so joyful to go and visit her. And then, she's started to develop this amazing role at the local community center in the maker space there and contributing in that space, which has been really cool to see and evolve. Now, you're probably thinking very differently about my sister, right? You're starting to actually get an understanding of who she is, what her personality is, what her interests are, how she contributes in the world, some of her valued roles. So it's really important the way that we talk about our loved one, because it informs how other people think about our loved one. And if that other person is going to treat our loved one as a valued person or as a devalued person. If we start off talking about our loved one as a devalued person and using the language special needs, then our loved one might get talked down to, or they might get talked to like a child. I'm sure you've experienced this and you've seen this with your loved one. And when our loved ones talk to like that, right, it brings down their confidence, and they often sink down to a lower level of expectation. However, if I describe my sister to you in that valued way, you'd have lots of stuff to talk to my sister about. You'd be able to talk to her about, how is it living here? Tell me about your pet cat. Tell me about the makerspace. What are you doing there? What are you making? Right? So lots of opportunity to engage in conversation. So it's really, really important how we're talking about our loved one, because how we're talking about our loved one informs our thinking, and informs the thinking of other people, informs how our loved one's thinking about themselves and their confidence and their capability. So this is so, so important. So I really want you to consider how you're going to be talking about your loved one, and how that impacts how your loved one lives and operates in the world. So I want you to scroll down, and in the comments, go ahead and share how you're going to change talking about your loved one. Maybe how you can talk about their interests, how you can talk about their character, how you can talk about some of the valued roles that they might hold, some of the ways they contribute in the world. Go ahead and share some of those thoughts in the comments, how you're going to change how you're talking about your loved one. Would love to hear it and see it there. And if you found this video helpful, you're going to find my Life Planning 101 guide, super helpful to help you continue on that path to support your loved one to live into an awesome ordinary life. So I invite you to go down below this video and download that free guide, and it's going to help you continue to move forward. So thanks so much for watching. I'm Eric Goll. Together, let's keep taking small steps forward.